So let's do some self-inquiry. Inquiry is perhaps simpler than we have thought it to be. It's simply a looking, an inquiry, not with the mind, not a thought process, but a looking to see who and what we actually are. So let's use this question. I've used it before, but let's go with this question, where am I? We are in our community, our Sangha community, we're really working with this question this month. So it would be good to use this question, where am I? I'm just going to guide you through the process. And as you're following along, if you try not to float off into a nice kind of deep meditative state that feels good, but it will maybe stop you from really seeing who you actually are. And don't worry if you get stuck at some point. Everyone, including myself, when we begin self-inquiry, we get sometimes a little lost along the way. But wherever that happens, it's only to show you perhaps where we could bring some attention and some focus. So let's begin with this question, where am I? So it may be a strange question if you haven't worked with it before. And just doing your best to stay with me, trying to apply what I'm saying, but not worrying if you can't. The act or the process or the question of self-inquiry is more important than any particular answers you might get. We're not needing an epiphany to happen either. It really doesn't matter. So if I ask you, where are you? Perhaps most of us would first of all point to where our body is. They would say, I'm here, I'm pointing to the body. And of course, there's nothing wrong with the body, but the body is going to go at some point. And so it really serves us to find that which is before and beyond and during, and will remain after the body, the consciousness, the presence, the infinite self, by whatever name we're calling it. So where are you? And I will take us through this, and then I will open it up here live to see if anyone wants to do this with me live here. I think that would be really good to go through, just to take it deeper. So you know where your body is, but where are you? Just asking that question and see if you can find where you actually are. You might have a feeling, well, I'm just here in this body. And that's normal, it's okay. But are you only in this body? So when I looked at this myself, I'm definitely in here because I'm using it to talk right now. But is that the only place I am? Am I only here? And when I ask this question, where am I seem to get this sense that I am a someone here. But to answer this question, where am I, we have to discern what kind of evidence we're going to accept for this. If our body isn't going to be here forever, then let's not include that in our inquiry for now. So where am I? Just looking. Can we use thought answers? Well, not really, because thoughts are happening in our brain and that is going to be gone. We're looking for what's permanent about us. Nothing wrong with thoughts and the body, of course. Can we use emotions to tell us where and what we are? Again, not so much because they're happening inside the body, which isn't going to remain. Even our sense perception, our sight and our hearing, our taste, all of the senses, they're equally temporary, just like the mind is, and the emotions. So just for a moment, asking this question, where am I? When I don't reference my body, when I don't reference my mind. Where am I, the one that knows, the one that says my body, my mind? Where is that? Where is that self? Where is this thing that I call I? Is it a thing? Can you find it? You are here. Definitely you're here. But where are you precisely? Can you prove that you're only where your body is? Feels like, seems like, but is that actually the case? In our inquiry, we want to be sure what we can actually prove or disprove. When I asked myself this question, where am I felt like a limited separate being at first. But it was a feeling, it seems to be a sense, and I didn't really have any proof. When I actually looked, I couldn't prove that that's the only place I am. I'm just here. So just staying with this question a little while longer. Where am I? And whatever answer comes, just looking at that, is that a temporary answer or is it here forever? Any thoughts that come from the mind, they're coming and going, they're not going to stay. If you feel confused in your body about the question, I don't know if I'm doing this right, says mind, there's confusion. Is that going to stay forever? If there's sense perception going on, I'm here because I can see through my eyes. But these eyes won't be here forever either. If some fear comes up, is that going to be here forever? So just sifting and sorting through these answers and looking at which ones are permanent. Where are you? Where are you not? Again, just doing your best to follow along. You don't have to work hard at this. It's enough to just listen to this and try to apply what's being said. It's not really that important that you actually succeed. Just the asking and the challenging of these ideas is enough. So where are you? Are you a something? Or are you not a thing? If you are a something, then you have a location, a place in time and space where you exist. Your body is a thing, and you can say where it is. But can you do that with you? I can say my body's here, sitting in this chair. I can see it, I can feel it. It has a size and a shape. But what about me? Do I have a size and a shape? Can I point to myself in a particular place? So just checking this out with me. Can you find something tangible called you? You are here, but maybe not in the way that you have previously thought.